Hello everybody, it's Stefan Joubert here from the Stefan Joubert Guitar Academy, and I'm now going to look with you at position 3 of the guitar, and we're going to look at the Pat Martino lines in position 3, and we will do that in the key of G. So where is the key of G in position 3? It's where the root notes lie on the string 2 and the string 5 of the guitar. So 2 and 5, the second string and the 5th string. So on the second string, it's on the 8th fret, on the 5th string, it's on the 10th fret. So what I'll do is I'll just play the melodic minor scale for you there. And it's in that area there that we have the string group 2-5. And we can have a minor triad there with a major 7th. It's typically the melodic minor sound, of course. And then what we can do is we could play the Dorian scale in the same area. So that is the position 3. And now let me play the Pat Martino activity 3. Basically, that activity is basically taking the Dorian and the melodic minor. So we've got melodic there, Dorian there, and together, and it's basically using all of that so basically what I've done there is I go from the 6 to the flat 7 to the major 7 to the root, to the flat 7 to the major 7 to the root. And basically the Pat Martino uses a lot of chromaticisms, mixture of Dorian flavored sounds and melodic minor flavored sounds to get lines such as this line, or this line, or this line, or this line. This is all inside of position number 3 of the guitar. Now, the Pat Martino lines are amazing because we use them to superimpose. So if we have a chord like an E7 sharp 9, on the flat 2 of that chord, which would be an F, we could play the F Melodic Minor scale. So there's the F in position 3, string group 2-5, Melodic Minor scale, which then gives me the Superlocrian sound on the E dominant 7 sharp 5 sound. So it's a very, very nice sound and very, very nice, full of tensions on that chord. And that could then be resolved over a major 7th kind of chord. What I mean is you can have an E dominant 7 sharp 9 that then will go down to a major 13 as an example, as a resolution. So from that exploding tension, we can say like, goes into this most beautiful lush type of sound. So between tension and release, we can always have these things that we can play on top of it. So if we just look at that chord again, E7 sharp 9, and I have a root, a major 3rd, a flat 7th, a sharp 5, sharp 9, sorry, sharp 5, I can then play the Pat Martino activity 3 in F minor. And that activity 3 would give us the Superlocrian flavor. Or this type of sound. And we can use any of the lines in that area. And then release that back down. So that was the second position. And I used F minor. So with Pat Martino, we have a few options. What I did there was an E7 sharp 9 sharp 5 chord play the line from the flat 2. If I've got a D minor 7 flat 5, typical 2-5-1 sound, going to a 1 minor, so that would be a minor 2-5, so that's a 2, D minor 7 flat 5, G7 flat 13, going to, let's say, to a C minor major 9th sound. So on that D minor 7 flat 5, the flattened third of that is an F. I can play the Pat Martino line. And then on the C minor major 9th, I can play just a C minor Pat Martino line. So yes, I've got the D minor 7 flat 5, and on that I can use any of the F minor lines. So the Pat Martino lines are very versatile. So the next thing that's great is if you work with a 2-5 and you understand the fundamentals of the scale and the arpeggios, you can go way back to the very beginnings and just on it play a minor arpeggio. And then you can do a minor major 7th arpeggio. And then you could do a minor major 6th arpeggio. Sorry, a minor 6th arpeggio. Then you can do a melodic minor scale. Or even, you could even do a pentatonic scale, that with a flat 5. And basically superimpose the minor lines. And the whole idea is in that activity too, is then to build up a repertoire of lines that you can use from Pat Martino's line study. So, and then you can use those lines when you improvise with the band. So that gives you some tools to work with. And alongside with, for example, in this case, a D minor 7 flat 5, you could just play the arpeggio itself as well. That would be the D minor 7 flat 5 arpeggio, which by the way is an F minor 6 arpeggio. Combine that with the lines. Or you can play a whole mixture of stuff. Ideally, the idea with the Pat Martino lines is to get to know them in each position and have little bite-sized licks or repertoire bits that you can then use in your soloing. So what you want to do is, ideally, if you're doing F minor, you must know all your arpeggios inside of F minor. So that's F minor, F minor minor 6, F minor major 7, F minor 7, then F Dorian, F Melodic Minor, F Natural Minor. You basically know all of it, including the licks as well as repertoire, and then you can use that to superimpose over various elements. In today's lesson, we looked at the E7 sharp 9, sharp 5, and we improvised over that. We played the Melodic Minor over that, including the lines. We also looked at the D minor 7 flat 5, which is the superimposition would be also the F minor, melodic minor, which would actually become the D natural minor flat 5 scale. So that's what we've looked at. We've looked at two chord types and improvising using the lines over that. If you find all of this overwhelming, it's actually a lot simpler than it may seem, but there's a lot of things that you need to know. You can always reach out to me. We can set up an appointment. I can show you a little bit about how I see the instrument and how I can teach you these things. And Another tip I've got for you is just start from the basics. Just learn the minor arpeggios, then learn the major arpeggios, then learn the minor sevenths, the major sevenths, dominant sevenths. Learn enough tools in each position so that you can improvise. And then later when you get to Pat Martino, or if you're at the level of using Pat Martino, remember it's like little blocks of Lego that you put together and you can utilize to create an entire solo. Thank you again for listening to me. Thank you for spending your time with me. If you liked the video, please subscribe. Please do share. Please leave me a thumbs up. Give me a like. And always leave a comment in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. And thank you for listening to me. Have a fantastic day wherever you are in the world. Goodbye.